This is a guitar tutorial for Aftertaste by Shawn Mendes. Turns out no one can replace me. So, how is everybody doing? My name is Dave Donoghue, the guitar coach, and every week I put up new tutorials for new artists like Shawn Mendes and many others. So if you're into new music, you're into learning guitar, and you like it to be broken down as simply as possible, just hit subscribe below and you'll be kept up to date. And I've asked this in a few videos, but what is your favorite Shawn Mendes song? Just post a quick comment below. I'd love to know. I'm making tutorials for many requests of his. Okay, let's get into the lesson. Okay, so the thing is with this really, we're just on the watch out for a few little bits. So the first thing is we have an A minor chord going to an F, then to a C. So those will be the three chord changes to look out for. Now, as for the rhythm, you will see the rhythm written above. It goes 1 and 2 and a 3E and a 4E and a. That is the way I would say it. You will notice that the two C chords are written in blue. That's because that rhythm that's in blue, those are the only chords you're going to do that rhythm on. So for example, I'm going to draw your attention to the C chord. It goes as follows. It goes 1 and 2 and 3E and a 4E and a. I'll do it again slowly. It goes 1 and 2 and 3E and a 4E and a. The only one that'll feel like it's a bit rushed is that 4E. That's the only one. So that rhythm you're going to do on your C chord only. So in the second bar and the fourth bar. Now, what do you do with the A minor and the F? Well, all you do is you go 1 and 2 and 3, 4. I'll do that again. It goes 1 and 2 and 3, 4. So really you're hitting it on the 1 and 2 and the offbeat of the 2. Altogether the verse goes like this. It goes 3, 4, 3, 4, 1 and 2 and I forgot to say you're going to need a capo on the first fret. Okay, you probably noticed anyways. That is your rhythm. I'll count the whole bar again. It goes 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3E and a 4E and a. And that is your verse. You're going to do that in a loop. And if you're wondering where I'm getting the chords from, all you need to is check out the description below, and I've put a link below as to the site I'm using for lyrics. Now in this next part, this is the continuation of the verse. This is where the rhythm changes slightly. What I mean by slightly is, on the first bar, that's a C with an E bass. That chord is just a C chord, and you hit all your strings. Okay, now you have your F again, and all the chords will be written in the description below this video. And the only chord to look out for is the G sus4. The way I do G sus4 is, I make a G with my pinky here, on the 3rd fret of E, up from the capo of course, then my ring finger, also on the 3rd fret up from the capo. I lean this finger down, my ring finger. Then I get my index and put it on 1st fret up from the capo on B. That's where I'd have it for a C chord. So, okay, now that we've the chords gone through, the first thing I'll say is the rhythm is alright. It's actually pretty easy. It's just that it looks a bit weird with this notation. Now, do you see the way that I've A minor written here, where the rhythm is written? Those sort of those are downs and ups written underneath the A minor. The sort of goalpost shaped things are downs, and the V's are ups. And it goes as follows. I'm going to count it to begin. I'm going to go 1E and a 2 and 3E and a 4E and a. Do you notice the way that I did count them like fairly full on for the first beat, the 3rd and the 4th? And you see they have that double line as well. The way the strum goes is 1E and a 2 and. So you would have noticed that it went 1E and a 2 and 3E and a 4E and a. Once you get the first 2 beats, it's pretty much cut and dry after that it's down, up, down, up. Now, in case you're going, that doesn't sound like it, I'm going to speed it up. It goes 3, 4. So it gives you that sort of nice hop effect that's in the song. Okay, so the rhythm then, just to break it down, now that we've covered how it runs, how do you put it into the chords? Well, where you see A minor and G written over the rhythm, you would put C with an E bass where A minor is, and you'd put F where the G is. So it would go as follows. It'd go 1 E and a 2 and 3 E and a 4 E and a, like that. I'll do that again. And the only bar, so before I play the rhythm, the only bar that we don't do this new rhythm on is A minor to F. That still has the same 1 and 2 and the same stab rhythm from before. So altogether that goes as follows. It goes 3, 4. Then and that brings us into the chorus. Now the really cool thing about having covered rhythms and chords already, it means that later on the song, when it comes to familiar rhythms and chords, it's the same setup. And when it is, I'm going to play it straight through just once. And I'll add in a bit of singing just to give it context. Turns out no one can replace me. I'm permanent, you can't replace me. And that is the rhythm for the chorus. Now you'll do that 4 times. And I've said this in a few videos, but the cool thing about Shawn Mendes songs is once you've one part learned in a verse or one part learned in a chorus, generally it is the same playing again for the next verse and the next chorus. So now that we've the verse and chorus done, that means that they're covered for the song. The only chorus to watch is the one at the end, but all he does is he goes, I'm permanent, you can't replace me. Like that. Then that leaves our bridge. So the bridge, there's only one new chord. It is a D minor 7. Again, the chords will be listed in the description below. So we have D minor 7. That looks like that. I prefer to do it this way. It's just barring my index down. Now the rhythm, of course that rhythm, it lasts for 1 bar. But if there are 2 chords written, you're going to split it the way we did before. And by that, I mean, you see A minor in the rhythm going to G, you're going to do C with an E bass going to G with those exact changes. So I'll play it all together. So it goes 3, 4. Last time. Then 1 G sus 4, 2, 3, 4. Then we're back into that last chorus. And those are all the parts of the Shawn Mendes song Aftertaste. Now, I was experimenting with new camera angles and new gear today. So if you have any feedback, I'd love to hear it. Post a comment below. I want to make the lessons as easy to understand as possible. And I am constantly trying to change little bits here and there without disrupting the experience too much, of course. As well, if you have any requests, just let me know. And also the last thing is, let me know how you're getting on with the piece. If you have any questions on the technique, the rhythm, any of the chord shapes, just let me know. I'll be happy to help. Thanks for watching. Catch you soon.